teacher
Yeah,
that if
sure.
anybody wants to fluent in English, so just read grammar, upgrade yourself. There are many advanced English structure we don't know. When we spend time with YouTube, so we can find anything.
Yeah, yeah. The same process. Mostly, I like to talk with the people. Mostly, I focus on just making conversation. Sometimes I make conversation with native speaker also. So just I try to make conversation because grammar like that is mostly people think boring. Even I also think boring, but
Yeah.
I also have to do.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah. Good afternoon. I'm doing well. So what about you?
I'm also pretty well. And we are meeting first time. So I think, first of all, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, yeah. My name is Sandeep Kumar. I come from Jharkhand. Currently, I'm in Bihar, and my major is accounts and finance. And currently, I'm working as a teacher in a private school. And my hobby is reading books and traveling. So yeah, it's all about me.
Okay, that's great introduction. Now I would like to tell about myself. So I'm Anjana and I'm connecting to you from UP, district Farrukhabad. And if I talk about my qualification, so I have done my post graduation in English literature from Kanpur University. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I love teaching, listening music. Apart from that, I run a YouTube channel. Its name is Anjana Educational Videos. That's it.
Yeah, sounds good.
So, Sandeep, as you told me that you teach in a school, so this time
Yeah.
you are at home. You did not go today's school.
Actually, in Bihar there is just in Bihar, not I think all over India. In it is a warm, sunny or warm. So more school timing is morning, from 7:30
Okay.
till 12:30.
Yeah. I can understand. Sometimes, students come from school like 12:30, 1 o'clock. Mhm.
Yeah,
That's right. And I think it's 1:15. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, no issue. So, what do you teach there?
I teach IT, computer science.
Okay. So, what's your qualification? Like you have done post graduation or graduation?
Yeah, I have done my post graduation
In which subject?
in commerce subject, accounts.
Okay, that's why you teach computer and commerce you teach.
I teach commerce, but in not in a school. I teach in different form,
Okay. I think you go in a coaching center.
like that.
Okay, same here. I don't go school, but you go school. I don't go school. I go in my own coaching center. There I teach English. Yeah. Okay, so how long have you been learning this language?
Just 3 months.
Okay, that's good. So what do you do? Like on social media, you talk with co-learner. Otherwise, you speak to your friends or your relatives. How do you practice?
In my I think in my circle, no one can speak Hindi. Sorry, English.
Yeah.
So I use some application like in Play Store there is available various kind of platform. So I use like Open Talk and go Open Talk and Hello Talk like that application, and I try to connect with the
Okay.
people.
Hmm. That's very good. That's good because English comes from speaking comes from speaking. As much as you speak, you can become better.
Yeah,
In the same
practice.
way, I have Hindi environment, total Hindi environment. I have to speak 24 hours in Hindi. That's why I am running YouTube channel that I can easily find any co-learner and I can practice with him. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. So what do you think? Like when you started your speaking journey, what type of difficulties did you find?
Difficulty actually, actually, basic grammar I know very well because every Indian know very well. So I also know very well.
Yeah.
The problem is, how to speak, how to talk in front of the people. People, when I will do any kind of mistake, people will judge. So it is kind of the doubts. But uh, I think that time I was thinking that I have to speak just using your simple sentence, only simple
Yes.
sentence. not need to
Yes,
complete
yes.
the whole sentence.
Advanced
So
English.
just yeah, earlier I was for example, in I'm a teacher, so mostly I try to use in a school, in class, even.
That's
Yeah,
good.
so just I try that time I was trying to speak some simple sentences, and later on when I make conversation on regular basis, I feel comfortable, so now I can speak entire class, even entire period, without using any a single word of Hindi. So now I can speak continuously. Even nowadays I'm trying to uh, English medium.
Yeah, that's good. That's very good.
Yeah.
So you are doing great job. And I understand that in initial days, everyone faces this kind of problems because we are not habitual of English speaking. That's why we have to face problem. But gradually we can overcome from it. You want to become fluent speaker, right?
Oh yeah. I want to speak. Yeah, I want to become fluent a speaker, and I want to remove the barrier. For example, I want to learn everything: how to write, how to speak fluently, like in advanced level, not more advanced, more than advanced level. Actually, I want to read books also in future. So
Okay.
yeah, so make sure I have to be proper knowledge of English, or well knowledge of English. That's why I'm trying to, you know.
Yeah, I can understand. So what do you do to make you upgrade and to learn into advanced English? What do you do?
Currently, I'm working on my intermediate level. That means just I'm trying to revise all the grammar rules, because grammar is
Yeah,
important. So even when I'm talking with someone, I feel I know nothing. I sometimes I become stuck. I want to say something
yeah,
in my mind. There is just some sentences I have to say, but I don't find the sentences how to reframe. So just I'm trying to revise all the things, and again I will work on advanced level. So just I'm trying to restore
yeah,
myself.
yeah. Yeah, and one thing I have noticed, like whenever we try to learn something more, then we feel that I know nothing. It happens with me. Like I have done post graduation in English literature, but when I read any new book and when I find their new frame structure and new, you know, some advanced English, then I find, oh God, I have to learn a lot, because learning is, I think, endless process. We can't
Hmm.
say that I am perfect in this language and I know everything. When we, as much as we read, we find that we know nothing. We have to read a lot. It
Yeah,
happens. Yeah,
definitely.
one thing I would like to share with you. If you don't mind, I want to ask something. May I ask?
Yes, sure.
Okay. So yes, it would be good for you and me and for viewers also. Like, can you translate this sentence that मैं तुम्हें जानती हूँ?
जानती हो means I know you.
Yes, that's good. मैं तुम्हें 2 साल से जानती हूँ.
जान 2 साल से जानती हूँ means I have been knowing you for 2 years.
Yeah, you are, maximum right. But the correct sentence is that I have known you for 2 years. To be very honest, I did not know this kind of sentence. One day I was watching a reel in Instagram. That time I found this type of translation. I just I check on Google. Then I found that we make this type of sentence like मैं तुम्हें कई सालों से जानता हूँ. So I thought in my mind that I know you for a long time. But it was incorrect. The correct sentence is that I have known you for a long time. मैं तुम्हें 10 सालों से जानता हूँ. I have known you for 10 years. You know. So sometimes it happens that we understand that I'm right. But when we check on Google, so we find that no. Sentence is framing like this. Yeah, because it's English. We convert English like we, always in like Hindi to English, we convert, same we think. Like if we find last में ta hai, ti hai, so we always think that it presents simple sentence. Yes, but it's English. Sometimes they different type of have according to situation they translate the sentence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why we need to work on every kind of grammars, every kind of the formation,
Yes.
how to reframe the sentence.
Yes, yes,
So
yes, yes. There are so many confusion sentences. Like we hope, like that type of sentence. जैसे अगर तुम अच्छी पढ़ाई करोगे, मैं तुम्हें चॉकलेट दूंगा. Okay. So can you solve this?
if you will study hard, I will give you toffee or chocolate like this.
Yeah. So people just say mistake like this. I would like to make you correct. Here, we find two sentences. We think that both are future sentences, but it's not like that. When we get two sentences in future, लाइक अगर आप मेहनत करोगे तो आपको सफलता मिलेगी, अगर आप पढ़ाई करोगे तो मैं आपको चॉकलेट दूंगा. तो ये जो भी ऐसे सेंटेंस होते हैं, वी हैव टू मेक फर्स्ट सेंटेंस इन प्रेजेंट एंड सेकंड विल बी ट्रांसफॉर्म इन फ्यूचर. लाइक इफ यू वर्क हार्ड, आई विल गिव यू चॉकलेट. Like this we have to change. Yeah.
Yeah, yes,
So
yeah.
yeah, so there are so many things we have to prepare. So, and if you are learning, if you want to be fluent, so we have to work on grammar. Sometimes people think that there is no need of grammar for learning English. How can we say? We are not surrounded with English environment, right? If we
Mm.
are surrounded with English environment, there is no need of grammar, because since our childhood we are habitual of speaking English. Like in Hindi, we need not to read grammar. We listen
Yeah.
Hindi and we always able to speak. So if we are surrounded with Hindi environment, so we need grammar, because we are teacher. We have to use accurate English, right? Because we have to teach children. So if we don't know better knowledge of English, how can we teach? That's why it's very important for me and you also, for all viewers, listeners and teachers,
Yeah,
that if
sure.
anybody wants to fluent in English, so just read grammar, upgrade yourself. There are many advanced English structure we don't know. When we spend time with YouTube, so we can find anything.
So on daily basis, what do you do for learning English?
Yeah, so to be very honest, I want to tell you that I don't have enough free time. I remain very busy. Like this time I'm talking to you, and in my kitchen, I was cooking lunch. So just my vegetable is cooking and I'm here and talking to you. And after that, I have to just prepare and I have to go in my coaching center. It's just a stone throw my house. I mean, it's just near my house. Stone throw means near. So, and after that, I will come from there at 6 o'clock. I have to upload video. I have to edit video. There are lots of work I have to do. I remain very busy. So whenever I remain busy, that time I listen English conversation. So that's how I, input in ourselves and try to output all those things. That's only I do, because I don't have time for writing, reading, right? Because writing and reading takes time. If you have leisure time, then you can write or read. And for listening, you don't have leisure time. If you are busy in other work, you can listen anything. So I listen. For improving my English, I listen conversational videos, native speaker, podcast videos. That's how I learn. And when I talk to any other person, so I try to speak like that. I do it.
Yeah, yeah. The same process. Mostly, I like to talk with the people. Mostly, I focus on just making conversation. Sometimes I make conversation with native speaker also. So just I try to make conversation because grammar like that is mostly people think boring. Even I also think boring, but
Yeah.
I also have to do.
Yeah, that's good, because that's how we can learn a lot. Like when we interact with different kind of people, so we have chance to learn new things. That's very good. That's why I love conversation and always try to connect with the other person, but I don't have much time, free time, so it's very hard to connect with someone every time. Yeah. And Sandeep, I think it's enough for today.
Yeah, we should wind up.
And have a nice day. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.